Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy, and I'm here to do your reading for Aries for August 2018. This is a love and relationship reading, and it is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest. Also check your moon and rising sign, as that can give you a lot of information as well. And I just want to say thank you to all of you for watching and liking and commenting and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. So today I'm using the Universal Weight Tarot deck, and also going to be pulling an oracle card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And I'm also going to be pulling you an additional advice card from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. Okay, Aries, I've already shuffled and meditated over your cards, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And how this reading works is this side over here will represent your energy. This side over here will represent the other person. And by the other person, that can mean your partner, your spouse, significant other. If you're not in a relationship, it can be the person you're talking to, the person you have a crush on. It can even be an ex-partner. Basically, it's whoever you're thinking of at the time you're watching this video. Okay? So with that being said, I've already shuffled and meditated over your cards, Aries, and I have them laid out here for you. We're going to go ahead and get started. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, Aries, you have the Judgment card. So, some very powerful energy. This is a major arcana. The Judgment card, it often talks about a spiritual awakening. So you might be having a lot of dreams, even visions. You might have been praying about your situation or meditating on it. And you might have had some answers come to you. Okay, this can be some type of awakening or spiritual revelation, so to speak. It can also mean that you're given a second chance from the universe for your relationship, and this is something that is karmic. It's a very karmic card. This could be something that is beyond our control, okay? So if you've been separated from your partner, or if things just haven't been working out, this can be a sign from the universe that you're going to get a second chance with this person, okay? Now, underneath that, you have the Knight of Cups in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so a couple different scenarios here, Aries, that could be going on. You could be dealing with a water sign. Okay, that could be your person. That would be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This person is showing up in reverse, so that tells me they're emotionally unstable at this time. They might be acting a little immature. They're thinking more with their emotions than they are with their head. They could be jealous or insecure. They're just not really grounded in their emotions. Okay. Also, it can be that they're too much not in reality. They're too much, they have their head up in the clouds a little bit too much at times. And also with the King of Swords here next to it, that can mean that they're coming back to you. It looks like they're coming back to you with an offer. Okay, this offer could be of love. It could be an apology. But with the King of Swords next to it, it talks about manipulation. Okay, so whatever this person is telling you or offering you, if they're offering you a second chance, they do have ulterior motives. Okay, with the King of Swords in reverse, it's a negative energy. So they're not operating from a place of a pure heart, okay? Now, there can be another scenario here too. I just want to give you a couple different options because I'm reading for, a large amount of people out there. So this can signify that you're having to choose between two people, okay? The Knight of Cups and the King of Swords, okay? So it could be that you're with the water sign and this King of Swords person is coming back into your life, or you're trying to decide between the two of them. If that's the case, the King of Swords could be an older person, or a person a little bit older than you, a little bit more mature. It could be an air sign, which would be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Okay, so there's a couple different scenarios. We're going to see where this leads to. So your first card, Aries, is going to represent your energy for the month of August. And you have the Tower. Okay, I've been seeing this card like so many times for the month of August. So there is a lot of intense energy going on right now. We have Mercury in retrograde, so a lot of things are happening. There's a lot of exes coming back. There's just a lot of revelations happening. And with the Judgment card, you have two major arcanas here. So whatever the Tower represents something that happens that's very sudden and unexpected, okay? And it's very shocking. So it could be, what I'm sensing for some of you, Aries, is that you've been in the dark for quite some time about your partner, or about your love life, or about the situation between the two of you, and something is coming to light. Something is being revealed to you, okay? This could have been something that they weren't telling you, like a secret they were keeping from you. But whatever it is, you're finding this out in the month of August, and it is kind of like rocking your world, and not really in a good way. But with the Tower, I always, it does seem like a really bad, scary card, but what it represents is anything that is false or has not been built on a solid foundation is being removed from your life. Okay, so if there were lies, if there were deceit coming from your partner, it's being revealed, it's being removed, and that's a good thing if you think about it. It might be upsetting, and it might be harsh, and it might happen very suddenly, but in the end, it's a good thing. Okay, so let's see what your partner is showing up at, or the other person. Okay, so the other person is showing as the Page of Wands. So there's a lot of different signs here I'm seeing. This could represent a fire sign, and that would be, it could be another Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. And if it's not one of those signs, this person is a little bit younger than you, a little bit more immature, and with the Page of Wands, they're very much a free spirit, okay? So they're just kind of guided by their whatever drives them, whatever they're passionate about, okay? They're very creative, and they can be very emotional. They like to, with the Page, they're restless, okay? They don't like to sit still. They don't like to stay in one place, okay? They are hard to tie down for commitment, okay? So I'm kind of feeling that, with you being the Tower and them being the Page, you can see there's two totally different energies going on here. And the Page is very nonchalant and like, oh yeah, whatever happens, happens. But you're having this Tower moment, Aries, and it is like with the Judgment card, you're having some sort of awakening or some sort of revelation about this person or about the relationship. You know, maybe they're not who you thought they were, or maybe they lied to you about something, and it's all coming out in the open. And while you're upset about this, you know, it's very distressful energy. They're just kind of like nonchalant, ho-hum, you know. It is what it is. Whatever will be, will be. So I definitely see some conflict going on here between the two of you for the month of August. We're going to see what else comes up for you here. The next card, Aries, is going to represent your emotions. And you have the Four of Cups. Okay, so the Four of Cups is all about you not accepting whatever it is they're offering to you. They could be offering you an apology. They could be trying to make something up to you. Whatever it is, you're not accepting it. You're tired of this game. It's almost like you're bored of it. It's like, I feel like for many of you out there that this isn't the first time they've disappointed you or whatever this revelation is. I feel like it's happened before, and you know, they're coming in with an apology, but it's not, it's backed by manipulation. Okay, it's not an honest apology. Okay, so you've been there, done that, Aries. You've heard it all before. So you're not really sure if you're gonna accept them back or accept their apology, or try to reconcile with them. Right now, it's showing that you're not accepting it. Okay. So this could be you holding a grudge, not forgiving. You're just very, very stubborn, and not, you can see how he has his arms crossed against his chest there. You know, you're not opening up to this person for whatever happened in this Tower moment. You are, you know, you're pissed. Whatever it is, you're not just gonna let it, you're not just gonna pretend like nothing happened. And I feel like that's kind of where they're at. Let's see what their energy comes up. Okay, so for their emotions, the other person, they have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So emotionally, this person is overwhelmed. Okay, and they were also showing as, you know, the Knight of Cups reversed. They're not grounded in their emotions. With the Two of Pentacles, they are juggling a lot of different things. Okay, this is often work. It can be projects, it can be hobbies, it can be another person. This can be a third party situation. But with it in reverse, it's self-imposed. You know, they put it on themselves. And a lot of times when people do this, it's to avoid having to deal with their emotions. And you can kind of see, I'm going to turn this card around so you can see it a little better. You can see in the background this water and this ship. It's kind of going up and down and up and down. And that's kind of the same with these pentacles. They're going up and down. So this person's emotions are up one minute and down the next minute. Okay, they could be bipolar, they could have depression, they could have anxiety, they could have, you know, seriously some type of mental, you know, disorder, that their emotions aren't stable. Or they just might be overworking themselves and putting too much on their plate, and it's become a burden from them. It's become too difficult to do all the things that they think they need to do. Okay, and that could be another reason why you're frustrated and upset here, because you're not feeling that they're putting in the effort towards you. It's just everything else that they're juggling. Okay, so last card here is going to represent the potential outcome for the relationship for the month of August. So we're going to see what that card is. All right, Aries, you have the Temperance in reverse. So again, the Temperance in reverse is very similar to the Two of Pentacles in reverse in that there's an imbalance. If it were to show up in the upright, it means you're able to balance things in the relationship. It's an equal give and take. You're able to balance emotions and thoughts and work and all of those things. With it in reverse, it's not working out. It's not in balance. There's a couple different things I'm seeing here. For one thing, the page, your person is not thinking long term. They're very much living in the moment. They're very much a free spirit. They're with this Temperance reverse and this page, there's not really any plans for long term. Okay, they're very much thinking in the here and now. All right. And another thing with the Temperance in reverse is that it can speak of unforgiveness. And with you showing up in this energy, Aries, this is definitely unforgiveness. So whatever has happened with this Tower moment, you're not getting over it. It was major, or it is going to be major. And the Temperance in reverse signifies that you're not healing. You're not allowing yourself to heal. Okay. So some difficult energy here for you, Aries. I'm going to see what the Romance Angels card says for you. All right. So you have keep an open mind. And it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, so this person that you're with, maybe they're not your soulmate, and maybe you thought they were, and something is coming in here to challenge that or shake it up, and you're having, with the Judgment card, you're having some type of revelation about this person or about your relationship. But it is saying keep an open mind. So I'm not going to say that, there's no hope for this situation, because there always is. And there's always, there's always a chance to forgive and to work on things and to heal. So it is saying keep an open mind. And, yeah. So let's see. I'm going to pull you an additional advice card from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart for the month of August. Let's see if we can pull any more information from that, Aries. I'm just going to shuffle these cards a minute. Okay, so the card you have, Aries, is number 12, and it's called Observe. It does remind me a little bit of the Four of Cups, in that, there's no action going on in this card. You're just sitting there and you're thinking, you're You're thinking, you're not acting, okay? I do want to take a look at the guidebook here real quick, just to make sure I give you all of the message here. So bear with me one second. Okay, so the keywords for this card are release, surrender, reconsider, patience, cycles, and perspective. And I'm just going to read you this because I really think it's going to be relevant to you. All right, it says a new understanding around matters of the heart is waiting to be revealed to you. Be still and observe. Now is not the time to take action. Instead, take a step back and wait. Reflect upon the relationship or the issue. What is really happening? Release the need or desire to direct the relationship in a certain direction. When you surrender to the experience, you will learn a great deal and ultimately get what you truly need. Sometimes it's in releasing that we discover what we really need as opposed to what we think we need. Trust the process, have faith in the journey, and let go of the outcome. Although forward progress may appear to be slow, now is the time for patience. All things come in the appropriate time and cycle. During the process of simply observing, you can also gain a new perspective on your situation. This will give you a fresh look at it and will bring in new energies of awareness and transformation. Okay. So there definitely is some transformation happening here with the Tower, the Judgment. It's definitely some big energies, and it can be overwhelming. And I really do think that it is telling you to don't act super fast, okay? Take a minute, take some time out to think about what has happened. Take a step back maybe from the relationship, take a time out and think about it, pray about it, meditate, reconsider, and then go back in and decide what your next course of action is going to be. Okay, guys, so I hope that helped somebody out there. If that resonated with you, please leave me a comment. I love to read about all of your personal situations. And if it did not resonate with you and you would like a private reading, you can contact me for that. I'll leave all of my information down in the description box. And thank you so much for watching, Aries. I hope you have a great rest of the month.